Well, we'll record the rest of this stream.
Oh, you didn't record the whole thing?
No, I recorded the first week, but I forgot to re-hit record for this week.
Jarvis, you're just spewing Bladetron equity.
No.
Well, have a good night.
Yeah, good night. Alright. I'm left to my own devices now. This is 2/3 of Tron. I guess it's cute. Yeah, I know. Ari scum. I think I'm gonna bottom Brushland. Ari wanted to play this deck too, so definitely scummy. I guess I will remove his things from the thing. Once I figure out. Where's the editor? One sec. Alright, we've removed Arnold. Yeah, it's a Snoopy stream now. It's definitely a Snoopy stream. Please be Scred Red? Do you want me to lose? Yeah, it's a lie. I can fix it, though. And not have it be a lie. Ran in 6. Alright, this is some nonsense that probably will not be able to defeat Oblivion Stone. I don't know what's going on. They have cards. Probably just like Naya stuff, right? Oh, it could be the Saheeli deck. I suppose that's true. It looks a lot like Saheeli. No? What?! I really don't know what to say anymore. I really just don't know what to say. Of the things I expected to have happen, that was really, 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 really low. But you know, sometimes you just got to deploy. My Urza's towers are gone! It is a good thing I hit record. That is a... something alright. Alright, I'm just mono green control. I have to play... How is that sweet? That's just like blue-black nonsense. Yeah, I believe they lose to turn 7 Almost Dust. Or turn 5 Oblivion Stone activate, but we'll see what happens. No! I needed that! Oh, well. There we go. Why wouldn't I cast Almost Dust this game? Don't know what you're talking about. Seems very clear to me that I'm going to cast Almost Dust this game. I think Karn's the best card to take there. I have, like, basically 6 mana lined up already. Thank you, Dokamai, for this reasonable words. I mean, they get to play a land every turn off of their Ren, so... I'm not sure that's, like, actually scary versus Tron. Okay. Bug Power Plant's the best. Look, I'm not here to start fights, John. I'm just here to play lands and say go. No, I'm going to kill their stuff with Oblivion Stone before that happens, Chuck. Mark. I've never played that deck, Golgari Great Boy, so... I've never played Werewolf Stompy. We went 2-3 with the Saheeli deck, but... I mean, the games are kind of interesting and close, so... Dokuma is the best mod of this stream. Alright, let's destroy some stuff, though. I've played Mono Red Stompy before, yes. Alright, this is just going to get a forest, I think. Cliffy, whose side are you on? I really just want to know. Wait, John Carter, whose side are you on? I thought I was doing you a favor tomorrow. I'm questioning all my life decisions now. No, I'll still help you out, bud. Alright, so they got... Not that. Wait. So you got those four? Let the commander game begin. I don't know what's going on anymore. DMN Cleaner, thank you for the follow. Alright. Let's look at Forest. Forest is the best land in my deck currently. The Sanctum's already in play, so... I hope they discard Dreadbore or Lightning Helix. No, they discard Vraska. And Ren. So, I think this is forced. I'm not going to crack it because I need to play Ugin next turn. So I'm basically just trying to sweep them as many times as possible. Their hand is Helix, Bring to Light, Dreadbore. Probably going to side this card in. Can they mill out with Niv? Probably, I guess. Oh shoot, maybe I wasn't supposed to fetch for another forest because of this. I don't have any forests left now, so it's kind of awkward. Anyways, I think I want to save the Ugin for last. Not going to crack my Sanctum again. Guess I might trophy this. Yeah, they do. Karn resets the game, so whatever the game state looks like. But this is going to die to Lightning Helix. I have no idea what's actually in their hand anymore. I should have been keeping better track. I wish it kind of just told you what it put into their hand instead of like having to guess. I think this is kind of not great user design. Verdict. Erasure. Yeah, I mean, like, whatever. You're welcome, Mark. You're welcome. Gonna -5. I'll crack this. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, whatever. I'm greedy. Also, I think this is the way I go over the top of them, so... Are they? Oh, I guess that was a lot of gacking. I don't actually mind who a gack as a deck. I actually enjoyed playing it. If that makes me a monster, so be it. I have 6 cards in exile. 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm probably gonna use my Ballista to kill the Kaya because that's kind of scary. You think it's bugged? Possibly. I mean, I don't know. Just... I don't know what was typed, but maybe you should just ban them. Mark. If you deem it appropriate. But I don't have any forests left. Plus, I just want to kill the Kaya because I think the Kaya is liable to kill me. Oh no, said. I think there are plenty of people. What just happened? Look at all... They did so many things. It wasn't enough. I don't know what happened there. That was weird. I believe... I believe the Stoneforge package is not actually good in this matchup. Yes, Emrakul seems great in this matchup. Mostly because I think my opponent is going to give me enough time to get to it. This is a matchup where I wish I had 4 forests in my deck by a lot. I'm just gonna get egoed anyways. Alright, whatever. Just keep. Well, I was killing their Kaya. They discarded Thought Erasure at some point. Do they know that has Flash? I'm not sure. It's actually really hard to keep track of what cards are where. I just assume their deck is slow enough that I get to have enough time to do whatever I want. Mark. Maybe that was a poor assumption. Take the land. I'm not greedy. I think getting to 7 lands naturally will be good enough versus them. Basically, Mark, I think all its stress is so good versus them that I don't want to mulligan. Perhaps it is. Perhaps. Pillar of the Prunes. You can... It's a rainbow land for multicolored spells, essentially. Which is a pretty strong effect. It is a compilation of 2-color one-offs, that's true. Is they gonna K-command my Chromatic Star? So, I want to avoid cracking this map for as long as possible because I know there's like 8 or so bad cards on the bottom from seeing both of the stirrings. Captain Corp, thank you for the follow. Obviously, if they can't command my map, I'll just crack it to go get a land, but it's fine. Damping Sphere seems kind of weird in their deck, isn't it? Like, not great with Bring to Light as well. I mean, I guess it makes Bring to Light cost 6, right? Which is not that bad. Oh, I do have 2 O-Stones at the bottom, so I'm probably supposed to shuffle at some point. Alright, that's a free shuffle, I guess. We do get to cast our Always Does, it's just not terribly exciting. I hope they cast Bring to Light this turn. Really? I don't understand. Gonna have to get lands at some point. So, might as well be now. I think they're going to Fulminator me this turn. I honestly cannot track what's... there are 3 card types in the yard. I cannot keep track. Really. Yeah, I'm getting Fulminated. That's fine. Yeah, if they don't main phase Fulminator me, I will just cast All's Dust and attack, which is kind of nice. we'll see what they end up doing. What do you think's happening right now? What do you think they're thinking about? What do you think? What card they're going to play? Because I literally have no idea what's going to happen right now. Someone already said that, Filberman, so... So they did have to crumble in their hand? How did that get into their hand? Can someone explain how that got into their hand? Oh, I guess them having two actually makes more sense than anything else. I'm going to enjoy this game where they just, like, exile all of my lands with, like... Wait. Crumble didn't remove other lands from my deck? Interesting. No, we just saw another one off of it. It's okay. They probably have a whole anti-Tron sideboard, but then they still lose to just Tron casting its spells naturally on like turn 7 to 8. Well, if I don't draw another land, their deck has a hope. Nope, it doesn't have a lot of closing speed. Draw land. Gain another 6. I'm still at 15. That's a lot of life. Yeah, Soul Hoarder at least can, like, start looping Eternal Witness Time Warp, right? Does it matter how many cards my opponent has? If, like, none of them actually do anything except, like, are colored, underpowered 2-colored cards? Another crumble. Alright. Why should I quarter? No, I want to draw lands, right? If I Ghost Quarter myself, that puts me down a land. Like, my plan is to just cast my 7-drops. Wait, so what does quartering do then? Said. No, it puts me down a land, right? Like, I'm trading my quarter to go get a force from my deck. I have no idea what's in their hand. Alright, so these are the cards exiled from my deck. Alright, so the Lightning Helix a token. I'm fine with that. It's time for a 7-drop, yeah. They did Fulminator, Mark. Okay, command. Wonder if they're just gonna deal me 2 with the K command and shatter that to hope to draw a Lightning Helix to kill me. Alright, well, they dealt 2 to my Karn Liberated, which is probably not where they actually want to be. I should be dead to their Helix plus Ren, I think. I mean, told you, Mark. All you want to do is to get to 7 lands in this matchup. It's gonna be fine, Mark. Don't worry about it. Such a worrywart. Like, see, by keeping every 7, you disguise your hand strength. Well, not if I don't draw a payoff card, but this hand's obviously very good. Okay, well, thank you, Doc, I suppose. I probably should have played around Shadow of Doubt just by main phase activating. They're gonna trophy me draw step, I guess. Do I want to play around ego or not? Guess I'll just say go and see what they do. Yeah, I think so too. It's coming. It's coming. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, blessed untapped land draw. Turn. Right, how does this work? Japan sacrifices a creature? That sucks. I can't even like do anything to them except. Let's see. I guess I cast that mode on it. Just make them concede. Yeah, I was working it out. I did not want to look at their deck anymore. PogChamp indeed. That's not bad. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Sorry, Niv Mizzet deck. You can't really compete on Barrel. I'm using the version real quick, and I'll be back for the last 2 matches. Mark, it almost worked. I don't know what you want. Alright. Match 4 of week number 2. We're 2-1 with TronBlade that Ari wanted to play with, but then he left us. God, what a jerk. Oh, this hand is quite bad. Thinking about this hand. I have 2/3 of Tron, but it'll be on turn 4. But in the meantime, I can play a Stoneforge. Should I keep? That's what I'm leaning towards, actually. Alright, I'm gonna keep and probably ship this Oblivion Stone. Don't really want to stone away my Stoneforge slash other thing. Alright, well, that made it a lot better, so. That's boring. Look. Should I play my Stoneforge to make them path my thing? I think I should. Or I could just cast Sylvan Scrying, which might be better. I could also play Mine Map, but that seems like the worst option. Alright, I'm just gonna play Stoneforge for science. They can't force-of negation that one as well, so it's all upside, really. All these hoops for lifelink, I don't know. I don't know either. Really don't. So, Mark, if I don't play land first, they can path me with the map on the stack, right? And then I can't put the thing into play? Second path, I would not expect a lot of that, really. Okay, this is not going to work well for you, I think. So here's what I can do. Didn't draw it. The other thing I could have done, actually, which might have been better, was to just block and just get the land. Yeah, I was probably supposed to do that instead. I thought... I don't know what I was thinking. That was actually an error. Should not have outed in school. That was terrible. Blocking was right. Blocking was definitely right. But... now what? Obviously didn't put Nibmas into our deck. It's true. Guess I'll cast Scrying and see what they do. Note, I can't really attack either. Yeah, I can't block. I should have done the thing Mark said. That was a really bad error, and I hope that it doesn't cost me, but it might, so... This is sort of unreasonable, but this is what I signed up for. I did not follow the Tron flowchart. That is true. It's my fault. Well, I'm not going to live another turn, so I think I should discard an All Is Dust. I really done goofed this game, which is kind of impressive because I didn't really have that many options to goof up. Alright, well, that sucks. Not convinced it even matters what I get here. I basically need to draw Ulamog. That's why I'm thinning a land from my deck. Guess I'm supposed to technically get Canopy, but I think it's kind of all like kind of shit. So I need to draw Ulamog. Alright, well now I need to cast my thing. I fucked it up. Don't think I want to change much else, really. I feel like that should have been an easy one if I had played correctly. I actually even thought about just blocking with the Mystic and doing that. I had that in my mind and then I didn't do it. It's just kind of awkward to execute like that. Nature's Claim seems good. Not really. I mean, it's good versus equipment. Kind of like Wurmcoil versus some. Maybe kind of sucks, actually. Oh, too late. Alright, I will mulligan. Virtually no one has Spreading Seas. I say virtually because obviously there's always like the one maniac that does. Gonna mulligan again. Alright, well, we got some Trons. I guess I can just bottom the Wurmcoil and Sylvan Scrying. Got some Carny boys coming. Power plant. Right. It did. Ari wanted me to play this deck. We got a few matches in, and then he had to go. So I'm finishing out the league. I agree. WTF indeed. WTF is right. Sphere, stirrings, mulligan. Keep bottom Brushland. Honestly, this deck is actually, I think, sort of close to real. For what it's worth. Especially if you draw like that. Depending on what they play this turn, I might just play the Thicket. Yeah, I remember that as well. You can counterspell this. Got me. What's up, Aaron? How do I want to do this? I'll just cast everything. Yeah, they can field me, but then I can use map to go get the missing part as well still. And this sort of forces them to do this turn as well. So it's fine. Okay. Yo, NVMINO, thank you for the follow. I might cryptic command this. If they do, that's fine. Mana works out perfectly to cast an Oblivion Stone and a Batterskull. So now they have to deal with this. Sort of. I mean, it's not difficult to deal with. Like so. I would not play Karn there. I think that's a good window to get while the getting's good. I'm gonna get Sanctum probably, but we'll see what happens. I have the coolest job? What does that mean? Not gonna activate the map. Not many people would say that, I think. They want to field my Sanctum, that's fine. 5 card types. Should just get Emrakul or Ulamog? Probably Emrakul. Just exhaust them. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get Mindslaver. We'll see if this resolves now. Oh, I was supposed to float 2 in response. Because now they can mana leak me. They shouldn't have been able to. Oh, okay. I don't feel as bad now, but... I played Sanctum this turn. So they can field me again, which is sort of problematic, but... I have to get the tower anyways, because there's a tower in my yard. That's alright. Yeah. They're close to animating plus doing that. Alright, I'm gonna just cast this and force them to deal with that. If they start putting on their colonnade, I might lose to that, but whatever. Damn, this sucks. I'm actually really far off from being able to do this. I'm gonna lose to this now. Alright, so... I don't think there's much I can draw. That would be good enough here. So, I'm pretty screwed as it is. If they have anything good in their hand, I'm gonna lose. But even still, like, they have a bunch of redraws as well. So it's not great all around. So I think last turn, if they had moved this Sword of Feast and Famine over there, I would have lost. Oh, but I'm just dead now. Yeah, they should have equipped on Geist last turn, I think, but I guess they had this the entire time. I don't know. Their deck seems like I should be okay versus it. Cool. Play poorly, get punished. Have one more match to go? Alright. This is the final match of the night. We'll see how it goes with TronBlade. On the draw of a star. I think I'm gonna unhappily keep, but Tron and Blade Runner, that's a nice name. Oh no, why me? Alright, this matchup is almost an auto loss, I think. Pretty sure this is Total Storm. I'd rather play against Ponza than Total Storm, I think. I don't think I even think it's close. Alright, I do not believe that Stoneforge is going to be good enough, so I'm just going to ignore that part of it. Alright, so we're going to have Tron on 3, but it doesn't even matter. Like, here's the thing. Even if they go Lotus Field Go, I die, like, most of the time because I cannot target it with anything. I'm F6'd. If I die, I die. It's okay. It's kind of entertaining to watch this deck once or twice, but then it, like, gets pretty boring real fast, I think. Mirrodin All-Star. Dream Script. Nah, I think this deck is a lot easier to play than KCI said. You have a bunch of freaking draw threes. It's like, I don't actually think killing your opponent is all that difficult. Oh, I played against this deck post board recently, and they had ad nauseum post board. And I thought that was kind of weird. Have you seen ad nause? This is not deterministic, but this is pretty close. Like, they can pass in flames and do a bunch of stuff. Some people are running ad nause. Interesting. All right, should I concede now? I guess technically, how many grape shots does the deck play, said? Two. So what if both are the bottom two cards? Oh, they cast a bunch of sleight of hand, so they can't. That's not even out, right? Because there are more cards on the bottom of their deck that aren't sleight of hand. All right. Also, all decks are medium. That sounds about right, really. Yeah, they could actually draw their entire deck and leave 2 cards on the bottom. And my cards do anything. I guess this is like... I guess... 1 Stoneforge, 1 Batterskull is probably better than 2 Thragtusks. But it's not great. Just have so many bad cards. Alright, I'm gonna cut all of my cards that are like removable-y and just try to overload on threats, I guess. I'm fine with their lands tapping for 3. I'm not fine with it being untapped like 1,000 times, is the reality. Like, at Pro Tour New Orleans, there was a deck like that called Total Desire. Why? Ugin doesn't do anything, right? Look, if you really want to build that entire deck for me, it's not out of the question that I would just play it for shits and giggles, but I have almost no interest in playing it. This hand's actually a keep. It's not like the most insane hand, but I think this is actually kind of okay. Well, the problem is if you Blood Moon them, what actually happens is they play their land and they just cast Echoing Truth, Mike. So that's actually not even good. You don't want to do that. Like, you literally don't want to do that, I think. Yeah, Damping Sphere is much better versus them, but it's not really the end of the world. Also note, Trinisphere is actually less of a problem for them than it is for a lot of Storm decks, because they can just use a Dream Script or Psychic Puppetry to tap it end step, or Cycle Vizier of Tumbling Sands to tap it. Exactly. You can also entwine between Dream's Grip, which is funny. Yeah, that's really funny. It would cost all 3 blue, but that's okay because this card's like a relevant piece of interaction, and also my deck doesn't have any good hands versus them. Exactly. That was my logic. Here I think I actually should have cast Scrying, but whatever. Okay. Now I will. Yeah, that's true. Alright, they didn't have the turn 3. Are they going to transmute? Son of hand. I'm getting totaled again. Iceman, I have all my cards from Mana Traders. I understand your concern, but that's how it is. Just take a cycler, I think. I'm not even out of the woods yet because it could still have Lotus Field at any point and I would die, but... By the way, Said, what do you think I'm supposed to surgical, or does it just matter a lot on what's going off? Oh, so they left both on top? I might just... main phase surgical? Well, yes, I'm probably going to blow up a land, but the question is, should I look at their hand before determining that? I probably should. I should probably take the Peer Through Depths. I'm going to take Peer Through Depths. No, they generally don't play 4 Twiddle. I think it's the worst of that effect. They have like 2 to 3 normally, if I remember right, but... Alright, so we got a Peerth from their hand too, which is pretty lucky. They have 1 Twiddle in their deck. Yes, I would like to target Puppetry, but it's actually hard for Puppetry to be in the graveyard. Alright, so they have 2 Aria of Flame. That's good to know about. And now I'm going to kill a land. Well, I guess I should actually cycle my Sphere first. This is kind of awkward that I don't really have a lot going on. Right, I shuffled their deck from... whatchamacallit. So they don't know what they're going to draw anymore. Get a land. Actually, maybe upticking once is worth it. Yeah, it probably is. I just have to fade 1 turn exactly then. Echoing Truth. Alright. I can. That's the plan. They're gonna play Ideas just as like a really awkward sift, essentially. Alright, there's Square West. think I'll just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think I'm gonna get another tower because if I Stirrings into Ulamog, the game ends on the spot. So that's the plan. Nah, I mean, I guess it's kind of close, but I guess I can just surgical puppetry. Two ideas, unbound, grip. I should have waited for draw step. Yeah, that's right. But I just wanted to make sure that... Well, not a bunch of lands. Alright, they didn't want to play anymore. So note, Echoing Truth doesn't actually do anything versus me because I don't have anything good to bounce. Like, literally, there's nothing good in my deck to bounce, but they don't know that. They, like, probably fear, like, a Trinisphere or something weird like that, I guess. I had Karn on turn 4, though. I do not believe Weather the Storm will be even close to being good enough. Probably going to bite it on turn 3 again, but this is definitely not a mulligan. Ari made me play this deck and left. Just tweet at him if you have questions, Joan Emac 18. I was hoping to cycle into a Karn, essentially. That's why I was cracking all of my eggs. That's true. That is something I could do, said. That is something I could do. Alright, probably dead. I'm F6'd. Probably am not actually supposed to have 6 to bluff surgical, but I don't care anymore. Pure Splice Puppetry. Getting ideals inbound? That's not good for my health. Stoneforges are fine. I mean, this is not a good matchup by any stretch of the imagination. Right? They're not going to not go for it. That is completely accurate. They will try to kill me 100% of the time here. Like, I have 2 Tron lands and a map. Like, I don't... Like, waiting does not seem good. Rebuild. They cycled Rebuild. Oh, they had to pass. Alright, can I draw? So that means their hand must have a lot of lands. There's like no other real explanation. Oops. We probably do get another 2 turns, which means I should try to find, I don't know, something. I should probably get a Cycler here. And this one should probably get Sanctum. I don't think Karn on uptick would actually do that much. My prediction is they're flooded. Alright. Yeah, I mean, but it... I mean, I could not do that, I suppose, but it seems like a mistake. I think it would be hilarious, but obviously I think it's correct to side these in. Ooh, does that do anything? I guess it kind of does. I will have to exile one of my own. I should actually attack first, I guess. If they Dream Grip a land inside combat, that's fine, whatever. But I think I want to exile their land in my Tusk. Actually, no, I should just exile my tower and their land, I guess. I mean, this kills them next turn, right? So tower and canal, I guess? Could kill my forest, but I don't know what Tron's gonna do anymore. This is the most expensive card in my deck now. Whereas I, like, might need to chain Stirrings instead. Fine, I'll kill my forest. Oh, Emrakul is in my deck. Yeah, never mind. Okay. Interesting. So they have to tap this, probably? Yeah, if I draw Emrakul, I could just Emrakul them. If I play Tusk... Is playing Tusk better than cycling Canopy? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I couldn't play Emrakul if I drew it. Playing Tusk plays around another tapper. So I guess I'm supposed to play Tusk. Don't think I have many outs. 1 Emrakul, 3 Surgical, but this puts them at deterministically dead. Oh my god! Said! We beat them! I guess he just bricked forever. We're pretty lucky there. Alright, so technically TronBlade did better than Felidar Blade. It's not a trophy, we went 3-2. I got, one of those. That is a cannon dab. That should not happen, but that was really funny. All we did was played our threats. Oh, it's a trophy in your book? Yeah. Look, let your memes be memes. Alright. Someone sub. Ooh, White Faces sub. So we'll open a chest for White Faces. This is the White Faces chest. Is this okay with anything? Probably not. I don't even know which Goblin Guide this is. Oh, it's above expectations somehow, so that's fine. Alright, I think I'm gonna call it for a night. It's been like 5 hours. Well, let me find someone to pay it forward to real quick, because that's how this goes. Who's playing Magic? Let's see specifically who's playing Modern, actually. Moderno. Alright, Caleb it is, I guess. Thanks, Brandon.